I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain joined to me, and I to you, you will bear lots of fruit. Good morning, family. So today I want to try to answer a question. I know there are different levels of people in faith, and quite often people who are new to the faith, or unfortunately people who get born again and they don't really want to leave the old life behind, they don't really want to lean in to being a Christian, they don't see the benefit, or they love the sin so much that they don't want to get away from it. That's a reality. It is a real thing. I'm here in the book of John in chapter 15, and it says Jesus is like a vine. So in this, remember that Jesus talking here is explaining himself. He says, I am the true vine, and my Father is the gardener. He cuts off every branch of mine that does not produce fruit, and he trims and cleans every branch that produces fruit so that it will produce even more fruit. You are already clean because of the words I have spoken to you. Remain in me, Jesus says, and I will remain in you. A branch cannot produce fruit alone, but must remain in the vine. In the same way, you cannot produce fruit alone, but must remain in me. I am the vine, and you are the branches. If any remain in me, and I remain in them, they produce much fruit. But without me they can do nothing. If any do not remain in me, they are like a branch that is thrown away and then dies. People pick up dead branches, throw them into the fire, and burn them. If you remain in me and follow my teachings, you can ask anything you want, and it will be given unto you. You should produce much fruit and show that you are my followers, which brings glory to my Father. I loved you as the Father loved me. Now remain in my love. I have obeyed my Father's commandments, and I remain in his love. In the same way, if you obey my commandments, you will remain in my love. I have told you these things so that you can have the same joy I have, and so that your joy will be the fullest possible joy. He goes on to say in verse 12, this is my command, love each other as I have loved you. The greatest love a person can show is to die for his friends. You are my friends if you do what I command you. I no longer call you servants, because a servant does not know what his master is doing. But I call you friends. This is Jesus talking, family. But I call you friends, because I have made known to you everything I heard from my Father. You did not choose me, I chose you, and I gave you this work, to go and produce fruit that will last. Then the Father will give you anything you ask for in my name. This is my command. Love each other. So family, that said a lot, but the absolute of this, the truth inside this, is Jesus saying, I am the true vine, and my Father is the gardener. He cuts off every branch that does not produce fruit. Are you producing fruit? I remember a time when I was born again and I loved God because he first loved me. Now, what does that even mean? If you know, then you know. But when you don't know, you just don't know. So I started going to World Harvest Church, and I found myself absolutely believing God had healed my body of a disease that I should not have had, but because I was foolish in my life, I had a disease that No man can heal but God only. And through his word, he healed me. Through my faith in him, he healed me. And it was only because of that faith. So I am a pretty strong believer now. But how did I get here? Because there was a time that I was very, what the Bible would call milk. I survived off of milk, not meat. I was a very weak and shallow Christian, which means I woke up and I wanted to be more like God, but I didn't know how, and I didn't take the steps. So how do you take those steps? Like we spoke of the other day, if you heard, is that trusting God is one step at a time, one level at a time. He shows you himself one level at a time. You can't go from 0 to 60 in God, I don't think. At least I didn't. But there will be a time if you keep pressing forward, and every day you're going to have tests. Every day the devil's going to try to expose you to evil and wickedness to see if he can get you to turn your head. He's going to try to bring people into your life that are going to entice you with evil. And maybe it's just small evil, but it is nonetheless still evil. So be very careful and aware as you live your life day to day, because this life is but a vapor and we are not promised tomorrow. Now, watch this small video. I heard this last night. I'm not even sure this guy is a believer, but the things that he says is absolutely truth.
Right. One day, without warning, you will close your eyes for the last time. No do-overs, no second chances. That's it. And it's not a threat, it's a fact. The odds of your life ending, a clean 100%. And yet here we are, walking through life as if tomorrow is a guarantee. We treat life like an unlimited game, like there's always time to fix things later, to chase that dream, to say what needs to be said. But it's not unlimited, is it? Truth is, tomorrow doesn't always come. Imagine right before you die, you're given one final moment to look back on your life. What do you see?
What do you see, family? This guy is on point. Keep listening.
Your life is a lottery ticket. It's a lottery ticket you've already won. You didn't have to do anything to earn it. You were handed this miraculous, improbable chance to be here, feeling, breathing, existing. And yet so many of us hold that ticket like it's worthless, tucking it into our pocket and forgetting it's there. What if you cashed that ticket in? What if you stopped waiting for the right moment and started living like this is it, because it is. This is it. Life is a forever thing, like there's some cosmic guarantee that next year, next month, next week will be waiting for us. But there is no such promise. We aren't owed another sunrise, another breath, another chance to step into what we came here for. And the irony is we cling to the illusion of certainty because the truth feels too big. But what if truth weren't just scary? What if it was also freedom? This is a new kind of urgency because the odds of your life ending are absolute. But here's the twist, because the odds of this moment are miraculous. Of all the probabilities and particles, here you are, right now, alive, beating heart, a thinking mind, a feeling soul. You're standing in the middle of your one wild and precious life. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to wait for permission to live fully? Who's going to give you permission? Or will you lean in right now, even if your hands shake and your voice wavers? This isn't about showing up when it's convenient or things are easy. This is about showing up to life in its fullness, in its mess, its wonder, its fleeting, vivid, breathtaking nowness. And this isn't about being reckless or throwing caution to the wind. It's about clarity. It's about waking up to the reality that life isn't a rehearsal. It's the main event and you're in the spotlight of your own life right now. So what does it look like for you to live fully? I'm not talking about grand gestures or bucket list items. I'm talking about you showing up with your whole heart. Because one day you will close your eyes for the last time. But today, your eyes are open. So what are you going to see today and what are you going to create? The odds of your life ending are 100%, but the odds of this moment right now, this moment, this breath, those living odds are extraordinary. Cash in your lottery ticket. The clock is ticking, but the game is still yours to win. Live like it matters because it does. You matter. You do.
You do matter. Today, choose to follow Jesus and live your life to the fullest, because tomorrow is not promised to me or to you. Love you, family. You matter.